I said I have a leak that I found. Explain to me why this is off. And we're not talking about something that you buy at the dollar store. This, for me, is another detail where,
you know, it's things like that, that yes, we find those things. They may seem silly. Yeah, we find the silly stuff. We find the big stuff too. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Dover, Florida, about to inspect this beautiful 2026 Grand Design Lineage 31ZW. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find. Neither do you. And our customer, she's really excited, sitting to home waiting to hear from us. So we'll see you at lunch and the end of the day.
first glimpse. We've done a lot of Lineage lately, and this one bothers me a little bit with paint issue. Since I'm here, I'm thinking, okay, little miss here, little miss there. That's me. Am I OCD? Maybe. If I'm looking at this and I see white behind there, it bothers me. That's who I am. And if I look right there, behind these, I'll see white. Let's clear it up on the other side. It's going to be more obvious. Other than that, I see the consistency that we've been having with Lineage, which is really nice. The structure, the construction. By the way, those new Sure Slide system that comes in and out with those rollers that are on a track, they're not screwed or bolted into the box. They're actually laying down. So that's what I appreciate of this. They can actually work the right way and supposedly within norm. Measurement is not a norm, so the availability, the possibility of a Sure Slide going sideways is a given. So that's the advantage compared to a Schwintek where it's fixed. So talking about paint again, so I got the same problem here, and I see down here between my door, you think, okay, if I'm gonna paint this, why don't you just tape inside so the white is not showing? So that's me. But I also see here that I missed out on the white too. I've been thinking about people reaching out to us and asking us, well, what do you think about this brand? I'm having a hell of a deal because it's the end of the run for a brand or a company. I want you to think about this. If you buy something which the quality is already not totally there in this industry, as we know, and then you're buying a unit that is at the end of a run or won't exist anymore, or you know they're closing doors, well, I'm having a hell of a special because they're closing doors. Okay, how are they going to maintain and fix you and supply you warranty work if it's the end of the line? So I want you to think about this. It might be a great deal, but it might be a great deal for somebody else. They won't have the part. They won't have the people that used to work on it, know how it was put together, or what kind of item or product they were using. So keep that in mind. Stop thinking, I'm having a hell of a deal. This industry by itself is not a deal. And that's the advantage of having an inspection, as you know, as we constantly show. So on that note, let's go check what Laurel has inside for first glimpse on this awesome unit.
So come on in. Let's see my first glimpse and my Stow and Go. First glimpse, wait, right there. I came in, both of these were stacked nicely here. Now, typically that's not the case. So I moved one over, and when I moved one over, I'm like, okay, someone has put something here. Now, I'm not blaming Grand Design because I don't believe they would do that. But I would say possibly the transporter. Just saying, that's kind of gouged. The other thing I do when I come in, now I'm telling you my secrets, I shouldn't be doing that. Always touch my ceilings. I'm always looking at my vents. When I come in, this vent is broken. It was already open. All my other vents are always closed when I come into a Lineage. I'm not going to say it about other RVs, but in a Lineage, my vents are always closed. So I went to open the vents, feeling my ceiling while Pierre's doing his stuff. Yep, broken. But anyways, come on through here. Check out this. This is your Stow and Go. right? So you can get all the way to the back. Now, granted, this is a flip up bed. So when you're cracker docking, yes, you have to open up this slide. You don't have to open your other slide, but in order to go to sleep, you will need to. And you have full access to your shower, which is fantastic. So Stow and Go is amazing. So I will see you at lunchtime. Stick around and see what else we find.
All right, lunchtime recap. I'm looking again. I talked about paint this morning. Same with this door. So see, this is a lack of prep. So the paint doesn't stick on the original white that is the background. And that's what's happening there. I had the same thing on top of this fender. So whatever happened there, well, hey, at least it's a comment. We're gonna tell you what it is. But other than that, the roof on the top of the cap itself, I've got an orange peel kind of painting. And I know some people are going to say, well, get over yourself, it's an RV and it's on top. Okay, well, this is what we bring back for facts. So, and some of those that don't like facts because, well, you could go to more problematic stuff, you know what I mean? You know what, there's other channels out there that do drama all the time. We do factual stuff. We'll try to make you understand that if you hire us, or one of us, this is the kind of stuff that we're going to bring, plus the major stuff. On this slide out, I've got this bulb seal on top, which is common. We see that quite often, actually. So let me bring you up there. So you end up on top of your slide out, and all of a sudden, this bulb seal is sagging. So imagine this, where it's going to go, underneath the other one. So totally useless. And this is the paint run I was talking to you about this morning. I don't know if you can see it, but just a little detail, nothing special. Okay, so come up here and I want you to look. So you're gonna go in the front. I want you to look at these corners. So look at this corner. Look how this corner is kind of inside the bottom case. And if you look at the other side, the front cap wall is actually outside the bottom case. You see this? This is outside and the other one is inside. If you make something, in my book, maybe I'm OCD, but in my book, if I have parts that come from a manufacturer and here's the distance I have and this is where it's going and they fit each other, explain to me why this is off. And we're not talking about something that you buy at the dollar store. This for me is another detail where I can't say nothing. The functionality is there. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Let's go check what Lowell has inside at this time.
So it's lunchtime. Hey guys, we want you to join us. This isn't just a rally, it's an experience, a weekend where RV life feels easy, fun, and exactly how it should be. Ross from RV Tips and Travels sharing practical RV knowledge and real-world travel tips. A live concert by Nashville artist Lee Polari performing her new song, Bad Girls, live and lighten up the stage with an unforgettable performance. RV educational seminars and tips that actually make a difference on the road. Catered meals, professional bourbon tasting, and time to unwind on the lazy river. Campfire nights, roast and toast with Pierre, dunk tank laughs, and great company. June 11th through the 14th at Margaritaville RV Resort in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Tickets are only available on our website. See you at the roundup. Okay guys, so a couple of things I found. Nothing big deal, but there is definitely some gunk. It's like sealant. Now, when I find stuff like that, I try to clean it. I cannot get that off. Is it my job? No, but there are times when that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean it. But let's check out the laundry. We've had this happen once before in a Lineage. So let me just show you what happens when you're ready to put your detergent in the dispenser. You cannot open the dispenser at all because they didn't figure that out with the bracket there. Okay, it's not a big deal. They'll have to just adjust the bracket, or don't buy the unit because the washing machine dispenser can't come out. You know, it's things like that that, yes, we find those things. They may seem silly. Yeah, we find the silly stuff. We find the big stuff too, right? So as long as we're giving our customers peace of mind, that's what they're happy about. So guys, I've got my water to do this afternoon, as you know, and I will see you at the end of the day, and we'll see if we have any leaks.
End of the day recap. This battery on this Ford on this side, and it happened before, and I know I've got comments before from the manufacturer about, well, you got to remember, compared to a regular Class A or Class B, the chassis batteries are not connected to the house battery. The automotive side, they're not connected to it. So the chassis batteries are on their own, and the inverter is an inverter charger, but doesn't charge the automotive battery. So these chassis batteries are charged by the engine itself, by the Ford purpose. And again, I let it run, tested my battery. Battery on this side is not performing like it should. So that should be addressed by Ford most likely. We already had a call with Mike. I had to confirm a firmware inside of this unit, which it is up to date. So these are the latest units. So this is probably a month old. It made it here, and so it has all the new upgrades. And I know the Ford side already have a couple of recalls, so the customer will have to check into that. On another note, I have a leak. No, Laurel's looking down. I'm not leaking. I said I have a leak that I found. So this outrigger, or this jack, there's more oil on the shaft than there's probably in the container itself. No, I'm joking, but that wiper seal doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So that is actually seeping, bypassing, and it goes right on your ramrod. So when that happens, and do not twist my word, but when does that happen, you need to have that seal. Or here, for instance, they're probably just going to put a new one. Zip, 6 bolts, put a new one in. For me, at the end of the day, the undercarriage is perfect. Everything's been done top notch, like it's been consistent lately. Like I said, I just have a little problem with the paint here and there in a couple of places. So other than that, I don't know what Laurel refers to being nice, but let's go check what she has inside.
So it's the end of the day, and since lunchtime, I have found zero, zilch, nothing at all. Not a leak in the shower, not a leak in the sink, nothing. But let me just tell you, if you want to fit in the shower and you're tall, not like me, I'm short, but if you're tall and you're 7'4" and shorter, you're gonna fit in the shower just fine, which is fantastic for you tall people. I can fit in any shower because I'm just this short little thing. But I'm super excited about our day here today, and I am loving not finding a lot of things. It is refreshing to walk into an RV and find some minor things that will hold them up at the dealership if they had just walked in to pick it up and they wanted to get these things fixed. But in the end, it's not going to prevent them from purchasing the RV, which I think is fantastic. So remember, if you like videos like this, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment. If you don't know what to comment, all of you that have been following us for a while, what is it? C4BO. Put that in the comments if you have nothing to say. C4BO. Go where the roads feel like freedom and the sunsets feel like home. So remember, and do never forget.
It's all about the turn.